Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And do we have a special daytime quality check for you? So without further ado, let's get right to it. So alright, we got this Model Y white long range with the white interior. A very beautiful combination. And let's do ourselves a quality check. A quality check is basically looking out throughout the panel, and at the end we're either going to give it a pass or a fail. So let's start off at the left side, looking at the bumper, looking at the front of the vehicle, looking for any discoloration, then looking at the right side. Let's take a look at the wheels, and these are the upgraded wheels. Let's take a look at the driver's side door, making sure that this gap over here is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. See, the white interior is a very nice interior, but you're definitely going to need baby wipes if you plan on getting the white interior. So this door, I would have to say, pokes out a tad bit. Now let's look at the rear, see if it's flush. All right, so we have an issue over here, and I would have to say that this left side gap is a little bit too big, and this gap inside here is not good because we can almost see inside there. So we do have an issue with this Model Y. This has been a common problem with the Model Y ever since they started construction. The main problem is coming from the Fremont factory, and the vehicles that are built out of there seem to be having this issue. Let's look at the right side. Right side, look at that right side gap. You can see how thin it is, and that's how it's supposed to be. Also, another common problem with the Model Y is the right side rear door. As you may notice, it's poking out a tad bit. So that is an issue. Also, this handle sticks out too far out. It should be flush. And due to the fact that it has that gap, I unfortunately cannot give it a pass, so this is a fail. Let's move on to another Model Y. Alright, so we have this blue Model Y here, and it has the standard wheels. And guess what? If you were to powder coat that black, it would look phenomenal. So that's what I suggest you should do. Now let's move on to the left side light, looking at the bumper and looking at the front of the vehicle and the hood. You want to make sure it's flush and that there's nothing that is out of place. Now looking at the right side, beautiful, and that's what we want to see. Taking a look at the wheels. Now let's take a look at the driver's side gap. Beautiful. And that's what we want to see. Now let's take a look at this door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's take a look at see if it's flush, and it is flush. So I wish this gap was a little bit tighter, but what I do like over here is this left side is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Taking a look at the left light, and then moving on to the right light. Well, definitely say there is an issue. So if you compare this gap over here, and then you move on to this gap over here, you can notice that the gap on this light over here is far bigger for some reason. Let me take a look again. Take a look at that, and take a look at this. Over here, it's nice and tight. So we do have this issue. So I definitely would ask them to take a look. Oh, okay, so this whole right side, yeah, this gap is just too big for my liking, and we definitely have a problem. Normally, it's the left side that has the problem. But yeah, this Model Y definitely has a problem. There's the interior. So I'm also going to have to fail this Model Y. Now let's move on to our final Model Y. All right, so this is a white Model Y with the white interior with the standard wheels. Let's take a look at the left side, take a look at the hood, taking a look at the right side, and the bumper. Making sure there's no scratches, no discolorations, anything that looks out of place. Let's check this gap over here. Beautiful, and that's what we want to see. Now let's take a look. See that it's flush, and it is flush. See if this is flush. Taking a look at those wheels. And yet again, the gap over here is too big. And this gap over here is too big. Like, Tesla really needs to fix this problem because it's been a common problem, and they can't seem to correct it. So this light is fine. Now onto the right side. Right side's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. The way it's built on the right side here is the same way it should be built on the left side. This rear passenger door, yet again, still has a problem. So yeah. So unfortunately, we have 3 Model Ys, and they all get a fail. So Tesla needs to get their act together because there's a lot of problems with these vehicles. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.